sabihin natin na talent search, pero since Mercator and Empire is a modeling company and artist, entertainment company, parang more of modeling siya. So modeling star, supermodel. You're looking for the next supermodel, the next beauty queen, the next, how do you call ba yung mga Mr. Pageant Kings?
Oo.
Kings
pa din.
Kings pa rin. Kasi may nabasa po kay Bobby na last year, this year's the inaugural Global Asian Model Filipino. Actually, ang inaugural was last year. We had a contest in November 2018. Tapos, so we have 2 winners. Hindi ba? Kailangan ba? Okay, so we had 2.
Ulitin yun.
So, yeah. I'm launching, so I launched Global Asian Model Philippines last year. It's a modeling search where we announced winners for Manhunt Philippines, Best Model of the World, Philippines, so male and female kung saan nanalo si Samantha Law. And then we have the Global Asian Model Philippines, the winners. So, local yun. Pag sinabing Global Asian Model Philippines, yun yung local contest. But, parang shinortcut namin to glam, pero parang starting this year, we don't wanna call it glam anymore. Kasi ang dami gumagamit ng glam, at saka pag ginugol mo, so mas maganda yung Global Asian Model na lang yun. Yung naka-ano yun, what do you call that kapag na-ano mo yung name na copyright.
You own yan.
Yeah. So, anyway, I wanted to meet you because this year, this November 16 to 21, magkakaroon tayo ito yung inaugural na international contest. Ito yung first Global Asian Model World Finals. So, there are 20 countries now na maglalaban-laban, 20 girls and then 20 boys. So mixed siya na contest. Now we're looking for the next Asian superstar. Kasi it's time for us, I think, Asians to believe in our, in our heritage, our ancestry, I don't want to call it race, but maybe our look. Para at least naman, ma-build up natin yung sarili natin na parang I think that we are the biggest market now in the world. And yung market natin, kailangan din natin i-up yung ating service industry through modeling na hindi masyadong napapansin ever since. I mean, meron man, mangilan-ngilan. Sino lang ang Pilipina na supermodel? Anna Bailey, yun pa rin na sinasabi. Anna Bailey sa Amerika, Anna Bailey sa atin.
Yes.
And then now you have Kelsey Merritt. Tapos si Kelsey Merritt, hindi siya exotic. Half siya, Eurasian siya, di ba? So, ang ganda ng mix. Filipina rin si Pia and Catriona are half Australian and half German respectively. So, I think the Asian look it's not only yung Singket or Malay or Indian or Arabian, maraming mixes. So, like other European countries, nationalities also, and Americans galing ng Europe, mga ganyan. So, I think it's just about time to put a spotlight on Asian models. So now I'm launching the Global Asian Model International or World Finals na magko-compete ng November 16 to November 21 sa Okada. Sa The Cove sa Okada. And then after that, we will be having the local contest again, which is the Global Asian Model Philippines, which will happen on December 13. So, para hindi lang malito, yung local contest, yung Global Asian Model Philippines, yun ang search para doon sa mag-represent ng Philippines to the Global Asian Model World Final. But for the local contest, the Global Asian Model Philippines, meron tayong 3 winners for men and 3 winners for women. We have the top titles, which are Global Asian Model Philippines male winner, Global Asian Model Philippines female winner, and then we have inaugural also from Vietnam, Miss Charm International. So she will be called Miss Charm Philippines. And then we have Miss Supermodel Worldwide International, which will be held in Thailand. Okay, for the male naman, we have Mr. Global and Manhunt Philippines. So gusto ko lang i-clarify yun na parang the local search will have para siyang Binibini or Miss Philippines or Miss Earth na may local contest. And then, lalaban sila sa international contest. And then yung international contest na Global Asian Model International, ako rin yung producer. So, para siyang Miss USA, Miss Universe, meron silang nalalaban sa Miss Universe, may Miss Universe na final. So, actually yun, gusto ko explain and well, I want to put gusto ko lang kasi malapit na siya, November 16 na darating yung mga candidates. So prior to that, gusto ko na siya mapag-usapan na merong contest na Global Asian Model. And I'm also talking to judges na from the US. As much as possible, kung meron tayong local judge, baka isa lang. Oo, kasi gusto ko ang mga judges talaga ay from IMG, from industry models in LA or LA models, mga ganyan. Because I want the opportunity for Asian models to break, the worldwide market in terms of modeling or entertainment. Yun lang po.
And then just yung winner ng Global Asian Model 2019 Philippines to represent on 2020.
The winners of Global Asian Model 2019 on December 13 will represent the Philippines next year. So the ones who will represent this year are Vince Marcelo and Ella Dubag, who won last year, last November 2018. So, well, nangyari yun na gano'n because number one, the winners of the local competition, gusto ko natapusin muna nila yung training nila and mag-train muna sila as models. They're very competitive, they're very nice models. And medyo, syempre, like, they're local sila. Parang Miss USA yan, kahit Miss Universe ang may-ari, gusto rin nila manalo ng Miss Universe. At pag mananalo Miss USA, sabihin natin, dinaya ba yun kasi Miss USA, may-ari ng Miss Universe. Pero what if sobrang galing nga nila o silang pinamahuli or deserving? The thing is, the other countries are sending supermodels also from their own countries. So medyo may potential din yung mga models ng ibang bansa. And then, the winners of the local competition have guaranteed contracts and cash prizes. When I say that, yung cash prize, meron cash prize. Yung guaranteed, may modeling contract talaga na magtatrabaho siya for 1 year. So, gina-guarantee namin yun na kailangan niya magtrabaho. Kasi maraming contest, alam natin na nandiyan nga sila, puro contest, and then after that, nothing happens. So, sayang naman yung contest. I mean, is it just for fame? But at the end of the day, it's also for work. They have to work. So, the winners naman of the Global Asian Model World Finals, yung winner na male and female, if they decide to stay in the Philippines, or dapat, ang kontrata nila, meron silang 3 months stay in the Philippines, 3 months stay in Singapore, 3 months stay in Bangkok, and another country, maybe US or Hong Kong or another Asian country or Europe. In 1 year, ibig sabihin, nag-travel siya at nagtrabaho siya. Sa Miss Universe, ang winner mag-stay sa New York, headquarters. Ang Miss World, mag-stay sa London as headquarters. Miss International and the other countries, they don't let the winners stay. Ako naman, gusto ko mag-stay yung winner at mag-work talaga the whole year para ma-prove yung point na may work. When you win, mayroon ka talagang work. Hindi yung may napuntahan. Hindi yung pag nanalo ka ng Mr. Something or Miss Something, uwi ka na sa bansa mo, then nothing happens. You just go back and then you're not really managed well to do work. I don't know how they feel about it, pero syempre ang dami-daming loyalist ng pageants. More than modeling, I guess. That's why we are shifting the Global Asian model, not only as a model search, but also like a talent search for pageants, modeling, and entertainment. Ha?
Parang pwedeng
Well
may
explained.
artista, no?
Oo,
Yes.
medyo magulo pa
Parang
rin.
parang pwedeng maging artista gano'n. Doon sa
Well,
ibang
in the end, kung gusto nila maging artista, so they have all the platform na pwede. Kasi yung like yung local, in-equip sila ng lahat ng, mas mahaba kasi yung local eh. Parang pinipini, 3 months siya. Kasi may screening and then may mga workshops ng acting, ng dance, ng voice, ng everything about and then runway coaching, para maging well-rounded sila. So in the end, kung yung isang talent, kahit hindi naman siya nanalo, pwede siya mag-artista. So it's still hindi naman lahat ng nananalo, sila yung nagiging, in the end, yung career nila mag-stay as an artist or whatever. So we can still discover some talents who may not win, but will get the better career after.
So lahat ng coaching get ready.
Yes. Yung international lang, I hope that the winners will... Kasi medyo mahirap dito, baka yung iba estudyante or are working. Ang alam nila kasi pag contest, pag nanalo ka, uwi ka na sa bansa mo, makuha mo na yung cash prize mo. Hindi, sa Miss Universe kasi pag nanalo ka, wala ka na magawa. Punta, you fly to New York, you're working. So dapat ganun din ang Global Asian Model winners. And Miss World, diretso pa ng London, di ba? Hindi naman uuwi ka agad. So dapat ganun yung goal ko na hindi ko alam kung, well, hindi ko naman kine-question na hindi yun yung goal ng ibang contest. Pero nanghihinayin lang ako sa part na kunwari, Mr. something tapos ginanap sa Turkey. Tapos after nun, uuwi na ng bansa, wala lang. Maghanap na siya lang sa kanyang sariling career. Yung organizers doon, ano yung ginawa niya for the career of the model? Parang gano'n. So yun yung gusto kong ma-prove. Na sana, yung winners this November 21, after nun, they're willing to work around Asia, especially the Philippines, kasi dito yung headquarters. And sana magkaroon ng opportunity to be able to break into the modeling capitals of the world like Paris, London, Milan, New York, LA. So, well, yeah, that's about it.
Are you, yung magko-compete, part ba siya, magiging, ano ba, yung prize magiging part ng ano mo? Kasi also run a talent agency, yun din yung automatic ba yung mag...
Yes, yes.
Pero hindi pa sila, yung mga nagjo-join, hindi pa sila part ng...
Which one? The local or the...
The local. Yeah.
The local, yung iba, meron ng mga part ng agency na sumali. Pero usually mga bago. Or may mga models na. The thing is, I tell them, you're taking the risk. I mean, kung Mercator model ka na nga or season model ka, tapos matatalo ka, I'm so sorry. Diba? Ano mo na yan, risk mo na yan. Like, that's what I told medyo may maingay ng konti for the local. Medyo mag-iingay kasi one of the boys is the son of a supermodel. And one of the girls is the daughter of a supermodel. Siyempre, di ba, nasa genes talaga nila siguro na lumaki yung mga anak nila maging models din. And they really want to make a name on their own. For the international naman, parang kunwari, yung representative ng Indonesia, na male, is already a seasoned model in Indonesia. So, and then the other one from Singapore, model na rin siya doon. So sila yung magko-compete kung sino yung mananalo. So risk nila yon. But yes, in the end, not only naman the winners ang iko-kontratahin after, the ones who want to sign and yung feeling namin may potential to sell around Asia and work or especially the Philippines, and then yun yung isa-sign up.
Jonas, yung mga judges mo, you said earlier, more on the US na mga modeling agency.
Yes.
Pero kapag rin sa Europe.
Well, hindi pa kasi nagre-reply.
Okay, but your plan?
But for now naman, parang siguro sa US muna. Sila muna yung nakausap ko eh. So okay lang lang.
Oh yeah.
At least hindi, although the other one is Filipino, but he grew up in the States. And siya yung head ng industry models. So, siya din yung agency na kinausap ko na kunin sina Janine Togonan before. So nagkaroon ng break si Janine sa US.
Yes.
Diba? So yun yung gusto ko, magkaroon ng break. I mean, no matter if you're Thai or Malaysian or Japanese, kasi baka iba yung taste nila na alam sa market nila. Iba rin yung taste natin na alam natin sa Southeast Asian market or Asian market. But in the end, we want the Asian models to be global.
So far ba may wage gap issues or discrepancies Asian models versus sa global scene?
You know, it's like Hollywood, di ba, when we had the Crazy Rich Asians na movie, when they launched it, biglang pinag-usapan na parang, oh, ang last na Asian movie, yung The Joy Luck Club ba, parang gano'n. Parang, ganun ba talaga yung tingin na parang walang, hindi nakaka-penetrate ang Asian market? Eh, na all-star cast na Asians or the stories Asians. Eh, hello, si Jackie Chan forever nandyan, Asian superstar. Hindi pa ba nila napansin yun? So, I think it's just like a matter of pushing more our identity as Asians. And I think Asia is the most diverse continent in the whole world. Because, you know, we have subcontinents na iba-iba talaga ang mga race natin. So, hindi, kailangan lang i-push. Pero alam kong nandun naman. But syempre, may, di ba, may stereotype pa rin na sabi nila kapag Chinese actor kasi or chinky-eyed, hindi mo alam kung paano maging seryoso sa mga drama kasi nga parang nakakiti yung mga mata.
Yeah.
So, bakit naman yung mga Korean novela, di ba? I mean, very dramatic, very action, ganyan. Pero dahil ng cute siguro mga faces natin, very young, hindi masyadong sineseryoso. But I think
Thank you.
we have very, very great actors and actresses. We have very great models. Kailangan lang natin ma-embrace yung ating identity and then be proud of our identity para ma-accept din nila. Hindi dapat tayo maging inferior kung ano ang look natin.
Can we have names now of the possible judges? Confirm. Names of the ones we're talking to, yung mga
Gusto ko judges.
Judges
Yeah.
now.
Oh, judges, the name? I cannot disclose kasi basta one is from, okay, maybe the agency, one is from Industrial A,
Okay.
and one is from, medyo under negotiations kasi IMGLA. So, may IMG New York and IMGLA. Yung LA mo lang kausap ko. Mas mura yung ticket, joke lang. Hindi ko pa kinausap kasi parang sa IMG New York, more on ang Miss Universe ang pinag-uusapan namin eh. So, ayoko silang guluhin pa.
I see.
So,
Ano?
Tama naman.
yeah.
Filipino judge.
Oh,
Yung
sige.
Filipino judge daw, pwede mo daw pangalanan.
Ano man nila?
No. Like me, I won't judge ha. Even in Singapore, gandun lang talaga. As in, ako ang kinakabahan ako sa result. But, siguro yun din yung, I mean, my passion in beauty pageants and contests started when I was young. Yung part of it is being happy kung sino ba talaga yung winner na hindi mo alam. So now as an organizer, I still have the same passion na and ang tawag nun, adrenaline rush na pag nagko-compute na parang kinakabahan din ako. Gusto ko yung ganun na eksena. Siyempre, kinausap na rin ako ng Filipino delegates natin na si Vince and Ella na gusto rin namin manalo, parang paano yon. Sabi ko, parang ang hirap na manalo sa inaugural contest, tapos sa Philippines gagawin, tapos Filipino pa naman nanalo. So expect for the worst. But you know, do your best.
Do you also consider din po ba na parang if not this time na i-air siya on TV or something like the Next Top Model kasi di ba they have this series show na parang competition kasi it's something like this demand din yung Global Asian Model. So do you somehow consider na magkaroon din kayo ng parang series show for Global Asian Model?
I don't wanna exploit kasi I don't wanna use the models for yung pag-away-awayin mo sila emotionally, you put them in a box and then lalabas yung totoong attitude nila. Marami namang supermodel sa may attitude, supermodel pa rin sila eh. So you know, parang that's just for rating. Me, I want na parang iti-train talaga sila, i-equip sila ng paano sila maging not only prepared, mas well-rounded, as I said earlier. So, may TV component siya, pero hindi ko pa pwede sabihin kung saan. Pero more on kung ano nangyari sa kanilang journey towards the contest. Siguro may part na may iiyak or mag-homesick or may controversial dyan. We'll talk about like, siguro again, mental health, yan yung mga pinag-usapan ngayon. Then siguro doon papasok yung mga drama. But for them to like fight each other, yung mga gulo, nangyayari naman yan sa normal na buhay. So, for ratings sake and for TV, then I think I would go away from that kasi meron nang gumagawa. Pero parang ganun yun.
Oo, parang ganun. How about yung parang online show na instead of having media partner na din to create parang online show about Global Asian Model na doon sa purpose na gusto nung organizer. Do you consider somehow na magkaroon nun?
Yes, actually meron naman. Parang everyday may SDE. Siyempre, di ba kailangan kong marunong sa mga technicalities na pala. So may same day edit. Upon arrival, may welcome party on November 16, and then may fashion film shoot, and then may photo shoot, and then may workshops, and then rehearsals, and then finals night. So every day, pinapakita yun kung anong ginagawa nila.
Jonas, for a long period of time, yung beauty pageant, modeling, hindi siya masyadong na-acknowledge sa Pilipinas.
Yes.
Pero this time forward, parang ang dami na nagtatayo ng mga pageant event. Meron pang mga teens, Miss International Teens, and you were a big part of, shall we say, the pageantry or the modeling matter. Anong feeling na parang ikaw yung isa sa mga tinitingala ng mga tao when it comes to this kind of field?
So I just hope that they would take it seriously. And also upgrade yung quality. Kasi siguro naman nag-advance na tayo lahat ngayon, lalo na may digital. Sana mag-upgrade lang. And sana invite nila ako.
Kasi di ba
Ang maganda kasi kapag na-invite kasi ako to give advice and all, sinasabi ko. But it's different when you really handle the contest. May mga ibang contest kasi na, which is also happening to me, syempre kailangan mo i-fund yung contest na yun. So how do you do it? So there are yung may ways nila kung paano, may ways din ako kung paano. But I hope lang, yung winners lang talaga, may mangyari sa life nila after winning. Even like naman, not forever to have a career, pero during the reign, yung wala ka lang maririnig ng reklamo na pinabayaan ako, wala nangyari sa akin, hindi ko nakuha yung cash prize ko, mga ganyan. So, sana mas maging careful lang tayo sa mga tinatayong pageants kasi darating yung point na baka mamaya may Miss Feli Jays na rin or may Miss Uptown Mall, diba? Medyo yung branding, that's why I put up Global Asian Model. It's totally different from any other competition. Ang layo niya sa ibang competition.
For the record, so what is different from the other Asian as model competition?
Well, most contests are pageants eh. Di ba? Beauty contest lang talaga na ngayon. Male pageants, female pageants. When I was presenting Global Asian Model to a lot of national directors, medyo nahihirapan ako sa umpisa kasi ang gusto nila pageants daw talaga. Parang, oo, that was a very big challenge. Bakit ba pageant ang gusto ninyo? Eh, yung nananalo sa pageant ninyo, uuwi ng bansa pag nanalo, wala namang ginawa. And then I know pa someone na pag kauwi niya dito, na sinabi niya na hindi naman binigay yung cash prize niya, yung mga ganyan, so nakakawala. Or, that's why yung, kunwari, yung Manhunt International, which I own the franchise in the Philippines, sobrang okay siya. The thing is, dapat magmo-modeling siya dito sa Philippines. Yung winner, galing Spain, pero nag-aaral kasi siya, so hindi niya kaya. But when he arrived, so, nakita ko naman, binigay yung cash prize niya. So, sana maging ganun yung ibang mga competition. Kasi, you prepare talaga eh, nagpapagod ka, costume mo pa lang, sobrang na kinakareer ang mga costume ngayon na hindi mo man na maintindihan kung costume pa talaga siya or set design na para sa isang movie. So like now in Global Asian Model, we have a formal wear national costume ang tawag ko doon. Like kunwari, pag Filipino, Barong Tagalog, kasi hindi mo pwedeng gamitin naman sa formal event ang bahag, diba?
Yes.
Or whatever. So kung sa Indonesian, ang formal wear nila ay yung batik.
Yes.
Parang gano'n. So may component pa rin na gano'n na ayok, sabi ko lang sa letter, please, walang headdress, walang headpiece, walang anything that would be, when you go on stage, pag-harap mo, biglang gaganon ka, ang laki-laki pala yung feathers mong gano'n. So walang,
Mas malaki sa tao.
yeah. So we're trying to make it fashionable, fashion forward, and our market is different kasi usually the pageants, when you win, either they look down on you because you're a beauty queen or a beauty or a pageant king, and you cannot be going to an agency in New York and saying na I'm Mr. World. Hindi naman nila papansinin yun eh. Anong look mo? Anong itsura mo? Are you mabebenta ka ba sa market namin? Yun yung tinitingnan. At yun ang tinitingnan namin. Someone who can sell.
Speaking of mga cash prizes, pwede bang i-announce kung magkano yung mapapanalunan or aside from cash and yung sa signing of contract, ano po?
For local, I think it's 100,000 each. Anim sila eh. Pero guaranteed sila ng 250,000 guaranteed contract each. So in 1 year, kung hindi niya magagawa yung work niya, kung hindi siya ma-approve sa mga work niya, whatever. So kailangan namin bayaran yung 250K. Basta dapat worth 250K mo work niya. Pero kung may nag-cancel siya ng mga work, problema niya yun, ika-cancel din namin sa kanya guaranteed contract. For international, we have $10,000 for the winner. For the winners, tag $10,000 sila and 10,000 guaranteed income for the whole year, contract year. But lahat ng national directors will have 10% of all the income ng kanilang mga models na mag-sign up with Empire and Mercator. Just like what we do with agencies, kunwari in Brazil or Europe, they send their models to the Philippines. We provide their airfare, their accommodation, their allowances, and then the mother agent na nagbigay sa amin or yung scouter will get their 10%. So, I want to give incentives to national directors or franchise holders. Because it's modeling eh. So again, hindi ko pinapatamaan ng pageant world. Pageant world yun. Iba yung modeling. So modeling, may tinatawag tayong mother agent kasi. So kunwari, may model ako na yung local ng Empire, na Global Asian model. So ako yung magiging mother agent niya, ibubog ko siya sa New York. Si New York agency, magbibigay ng 10% sa akin sa lahat. So yun, guaranteed yun. Iga-guarantee namin yung work nila for the whole year.
Parang are you doing this kaya because parang you've proven yourself na in the pageant?
No, I'm doing this because number one, again, of the Asian heritage na ang tagal ko ng pangarap to. 2012 ko pa naisip to, pero ngayon ko lang na pasalamat kay Pia na naroon sa Universe. Nagkaroon ako ng break. Pero, and also, I'm doing this kasi I started as a modeling agent. Parang nakakalimutan ko na yung part na yun ng life ko. So, and then my co-workers, I don't call them employees, my co-workers, because we work together, they're telling me na parang, mag-scout naman tayo ng new more models, gano'n, or mag-build up. And then the best way is to put up a competition kasi ang dami mo talaga may scout and madi-discover and mahuhon. And then, kahit na mahiyain dyan, biglang magiging okay. So in the end, papunta pa rin siya doon sa end goal na pwedeng mag-pageant or pwedeng mag-entertainment or totally modeling lang. So, gusto ko lang balikan yung modeling days ko. Parang modeling ka rin. Gusto ko lang mabalikan siya kasi doon ako nag-start.
Talaga. Sino ba pinaka-unang discovery na model? Curious.
Okay. Unang discovery
Modeling.
ko ng model. Well, nauna ang pageant.
Ano?
So, si Soraya Dam, no? Si Miss Universe 2001. And then sa modeling, siguro ang first na scout ko si Atom Araulio.
College pa siya yun.
College pa siya noon. Nag-aaral pa siya sa UP. And then,
Victor Paz.
hindi, ano na siya eh.
Later na ba yun?
Later na yun eh. Yung mga una, nung nag-masters pa ako sa UP. At
Si Rocky.
alam mo yung yung mga parang Fujifilm, mga ganon-ganon. Sa Philcoa, ganon-ganon lang picture. Tapos sinasubmit ko sa mga agencies.
Oh
Na hindi
my
ko
God.
alam na dapat may percentage ako doon. Basta binubuk ko, pinapadala ko, excited lang ako mag-scout. Yun pala, kung scouter ka, meron bibigay sa'yo, parang ganon. So, doon ko na-realize, doon ako nagtayo ng agency ko. Gandang kwento.
Yeah,
Sa
maganda.
Philcoa talaga. Doon nga din ako unang gumimik sa Philcoa ever sa life ko, sa Paddy's Point, Philcoa.
Oh my God.
Wala na yun.
Off the record.
Nandun pa ba si Paris Point?
Hindi ko alam. Totoo.
Natalie, alam mo na ano, magiging headline.
Oo.
Nakapunta na.
Christmas pa.
Oo, yun na yun.
Nakapunta na.
Ano, yun na. Let's na tayo sa controversy.
Yun, but anyway, sana makafocus tayo dun sa Global Asian.
Walang problema.
Darating na sila sa November 16. May welcome party tayo sa November 16. So, basahin ko lang na.
May schedule mo.
Kasi yun na dito, November 16.
Siyempre, kayo din nag-invite. Sa Okada, Manila kasi meron silang dami nagte-text sa akin ng mga controversial pa rin. Alam ko yung mga tanong pero ayoko muna.
Sino-sino pala itong date na
So,
to?
ang background, meron tayong sa US kasi sobrang sikat ang mga pool parties, lalo na sa Las Vegas, di ba? So, in-organize to ng mga celebrities, tas may DJs. Ang objective is to have a fun pool party doon sa the Cove Beach Club sa Okada. And then, so the location is, ang tawag doon, Cove Manila Beach Club. Ang date and time is 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. to sundown, to sunrise.
my God.
So, doon ang welcome party ng Global Asian Model. So, we're expecting 40. And everyone is invited naman to go and attend. Siyempre tayo, may sarili tayong patana. Special party. Sana pumunta kayo kahit gabi. Alam ko may hirap pa puntahin ang press ng gabi at naglayo ng Okada. But I think that I always want, like what Gloria said, Gloria Diaz, di si Gloria Roy. Ang sabi ni Gloria Diaz, pageants should be fun. So ngayon ang ginagawa ko yung modeling contest, dapat fun din siya, hindi yung parang stiff na mga so ito, party talaga. Pero syempre, no to drugs.
Oh. Gusto magtanong. Teka lang, wait lang. Yun yung
Mauna yung international contest,
Local.
and then susunod yung local for the next contest for next year.
Gano'n na ba kay Kareli? Or something?
We're ready for the international
As
contest.
it red, super ano na.
Well, naka-set up na lahat. So, the show will be produced by Robbie Carmona naman, Saga. So, I have no worries about it.
Are you still, ano ba, kasi, are you still active with Aces and Queens? Parang training with
No, I don't know anything about Aces and Queens. I was surprised na today may nagkakagulo yata sila na may training na trainer si iba na iba si Samantha Law. Well, sabi ko, well, I don't know about it. And it's up to them, no? Okay, to put it like siguro bluntly, I had my time doing that, posting photos na nagtitrain and all. Moving forward na tayo, nag-organize na ako, wala ako doon sa part na yun. Na parang gusto mag-post dahil nag-train and all, tapos na ako sa yun.
Okay.
Wala kang alam dun sa issue niya ngayon sa passport.
Well, I learned about it when she was deported from Paris. Doon ko lang din nalaman. So, I think we cannot talk about it thoroughly because it's an investigation that's with the FA. So, ang alam ko lang kasi, if you represent the Philippines, you must hold a passport, a valid passport, and a citizenship of the country you're representing.
Yes.
So, dun lang ako nagugulungan. But I don't know what is the license agreement with Miss Grand International. But if you're with Miss Universe, Miss World, Miss International, even nga Manhunt or other pageants, dapat required na meron kang passport and citizenship of the country you're representing. Which is true naman. Dapat ganun dito.
Yes. Agree.
So that's what I tell them also sa Global Asian Model. Na if you're Asian, you're Chinese but you want to represent the USA,
You have the response.
but you have a US passport.
Meron ka bang past na candidates na gano'n ng like may US passport siya pero walang Philippine ano?
Never pa. Never pa naman.
So na-discover mo
Meron
siya?
dual.
Dual.
Like dual citizenship.
Okay.
Apparently I don't know what happened there na parang kasi umalis na ako sa Aces and Queens that time. I was asking about it. Sabi nila, meron na raw, maayos na nila yung passport niya. Okay. And then umalis ako sa Aces and Queens.
Okay.
Kung maayos na yung gusto ni Sam,
May
Grand
idea.
International. So okay naman. If ever she wins, hindi siya mali-withdraw or mali-disqualify.
Oh, I think I'm not in the position to speak because I'm not the local organizer of Miss Grand International.
How about Miss Universe? Do we have a final date confirmed?
Oh, yun.
December.
Oh, I think nag-announce sila ng December, pero lahat kasi unofficial.
Ano po siya?
May nag-announce ba ng official na?
Wala pa.
Wala naman.
Wala pa.
Wala pa.
Actually, ang lumalabas na is coming from the national director.
Yeah, oo.
May message daw.
Oh, coming from the national, number one, hindi ako national director, thankfully. So I don't get emails about national director's license and all. So, lahat I hearsay until meron formal announcement.
May mga
Wait for it.
lumalabas pa nga natin. Georgia.
Yung pinakabago is Georgia.
maganda po yun, di ba? This first time gagawin. Ang layo nga lang. Mahal pa masahe. Pero alam ko, naalala ko, dumaan ako ng Atlanta nung pumunta ako ng Sao Paulo para i-support si Shanti Susu for Brazil. But I think, I think they are going to announce very soon. Yun lang.
But not